Greetings, YouTube! It's Mr. Scott, your favorite middle-aged metalhead, back again today with another reaction video. If you're stopping here for the first time, clicking on this video, welcome to my channel. I hope you stick around and check out more of my content. And if you're part of the SMF faithful out there, big horns hi to you, all that for the continued support. What does SMF stand for, you ask? It's up for your interpretation. But what is not up for interpretation is that we are knee-deep in Halloween season. I'm loving it so far. What are some of your favorite horror movies that have come out this year? Let me know in the comments. I'd be very interested to know. Because when I go live here on YouTube, one question that gets asked a whole lot, especially around this time of year, is what's your favorite horror movie? But one that's definitely always at the top of the list is the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 1974. Not to say that Texas Chainsaw Massacre is my favorite franchise. Oh, quite the contrary. And I've gone into great detail about my love-hate relationship with that franchise here on my channel. I was looking around for various different things about TCM, and I found this video from the good people at WatchMojo where they compiled what they believe to be the top 10 scariest Texas Chainsaw Moments, and that's what I'm going to be checking out today on my channel. I had a lot of fun earlier this month doing my top 10 favorite horror-themed metal songs, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre was well represented on that list. Down in the description will be the link to the original video I'm reacting to today, as well as all kinds of information about me. But more on that later on. I'm really interested to check out this list from WatchMojo, so what do you say, my friends? Just like Bubba's Chainsaw, let's fire it up. Thrill me.
Number 10. Leatherface's first appearance.
The
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Hello?
Maybe not 10, maybe higher on the list, honestly.
Hello?
Because it's
Tobe
amazing.
Hooper's 1974 original relies surprisingly little on gore to get a reaction out of the audience. It's
not a surprise
bluntness
if you
doing
think
more
about the
than
context
cheap
of when it was made,
theatrics ever
honestly.
could. He's greeted with a face only a
Only
mother could love and
Yeah,
a
that's an
hammer
old
to
joke.
the head.
Excuse me.
Immediately,
He just wants to hug you.
she too is captured by Leatherface, who hangs her from a meat hook and forces her to watch him shred Kirk. Number 9. Sledgehammer Kill. Leatherface, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3.
Yeah,
Why are
I would say
you
it's one of the
doing
scariest
this?
myself.
This
This movie's okay. You know, I've talked about it before. It's not my favorite. It's its own universe. It's fine.
Always had a problem with his hit to the head business. So Tank here, geniused up.
Yeah, that's
kind
kind of taken from the first movie. Pull it. Sablah.
One pull of a hat.
Let's also point out the fact that, you know, this script was just gutted, no pun intended, by the studio and the MPAA, and there really wasn't a lot left to go with. So Jeff Burr, who directed this film, did the best he could.
Number 8. Car Chase.
Oh,
the
yes,
Texas Chainsaw
classic.
Massacre.
Caroline Williams.
But thanks to the slasher boom of the 1980s,
Yes,
Texas
stretch.
Chainsaw Massacre.
No lie, first time I saw the scene, I was like, holy shit, what the hell's going on here? I was like, oh my god, that's brilliant. It's his dead brother, Nubbins from the first movie, and he's animating him from behind in the black cloak there. I was like, oh, geez, of course, duh.
Now that's what we call a buzz cut. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The beginning.
Not scary, but
Though this
brutal
prequel
as hell.
wasn't nearly as
Brutal
successful
as
as the
hell.
remake, though she screams, she can't be heard over the roar of the chainsaw as Leatherface tears through Eric and flicks his blood
Oh,
at
Tommy,
her from
Tommy,
below.
Tommy.
As if that's not horrific enough, Chrissy then has to watch as Leatherface fashions his first face with Eric's.
I like your new face.
Arlie Herman, rest in peace.
Number 6. Showdown with the Sheriff. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
See, whatever your thoughts are on the remake, the 2003 remake, you know, I like the movie. It's much more gory, of course, than the original. And it was going for a different generation, I understand that. But this man right here is one of the main reasons to watch this movie. When it comes to show a veteran actor really showing you how to, for lack of a better phrase, chew up the scenery, no pun intended, and show you how you can really go all out, but not go over the top, you know, just right on the cusp of that. Just absolute brilliance. Like I said, rest in peace, sir. I salute you.
Well, well, well. Looky here.
Oh my god,
We
Morgan!
got ourselves a killer. Only this time, you killed the sheriff.
Number 5. Nighttime
I thought this would be
Chase.
number
The
1.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Sally, I hear something.
Here it comes.
Stop.
Out to be the real House of Horrors.
Oh, that sound. I'm surprised this is the first time we've heard it in this video.
After number 4, Hiding in a Coffin, Texas Chainsaw 3D.
All right. This is a polarizing movie for the fan base because Texas Chainsaw 3D is the second direct sequel from the original. Texas Chainsaw 2 is supposed to be a direct sequel, Texas Chainsaw 3D, and the newest one that came out on Netflix last year. Now, you can roast me in the comments if you want, but for me, this is the best one of those three. As far as being a direct sequel that really follows the same timeline, follows the same storyline, and so forth. I don't hate this movie. I like it, okay? It's fine for me. I don't mind it at all. I understand its flaws. I accept them, but I watch it and I enjoy it. If you don't like it, I respect your opinion. Never think I don't. That's my take on it.
After watching Leatherface eviscerate her friend Kenny, Heather
Splits him in
starts
half.
fleeing. But like any clumsy horror protagonist,
She's also
she
another reason to
trips
watch the
and
movie.
falls.
Alexander Daddario?
Opts
Gee,
to
let's go
hide
into the
in
one
coffin
open
of an
grave that's
open
there in the
grave.
cemetery.
Unfortunately, she's unable to keep
The intelligence
quiet,
of
so
horror movie
Leatherface does
characters.
what he does best. The chainsaw
Remember, the movie was in
inches away
3D,
from her.
so, you know.
She's surreptitiously saved when Leatherface is distracted by her cheating boy. Number 3, the dinner scene.
Ooh,
The
this-
Texas
yeah.
Chainsaw Massacre.
That- yes.
We definitely
The
wouldn't want to
infamous
attend a
scene.
Thanksgiving.
The stories and legends of the creation of this scene. Because you hear it was 23 hours straight, 24 hours, 26 hours, 28 hours, 30 hours, however long it was, in the sweltering heat. It was filmed during the day, but in the movie it takes place at night, so they had to cover all the windows with all these draperies and tapestries and stuff, making it even hotter in the house they were filming. It was already like 115, 120 degrees down there, for God's sake. But that was the time frame. It didn't matter. Make the movie. It's all about making the movie. And the scene has stood the test of time as one of the most infamous scenes in all of horror. Start
Actor
screaming.
Marilyn Burns' facial expressions in the scene make the terror feel
Edwin O'Neill right
incredibly
there.
palpable.
Edwin O'Neill. Oh,
Fortunately
what a
for
great-
her,
a great
the
man.
family then tries to get Grandpa to take her out, giving her another
Jim
window
Cito,
to escape,
Gunnar Hansen,
both figuratively
Jim Dugan, the
and
whole crew,
literally.
and Marilyn Burns.
Number 2, Slaughterhouse Chase, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I would swap the last two, honestly. I think the dinner scene's scarier than
For
this.
horror fans, the ensuing cat and mouse chase is incredibly thrilling, and Leatherface keeps proving that while she can run, she can't hide.
By the way, Jessica Biel, vegetarian.
However, Aaron takes advantage of
So
this
think
by
about
turning
that.
the butcher into the butcher,
woman had to
cleaving
hide in
away
a
an
cow
entire arm,
carcass.
making it a lot harder for him to hold that chainsaw of his.
Yep, lost his right arm. You can call him Lefty from now on. The original one really plays on anxiety. The way the movie is edited is done so in a way to where you really feel uncomfortable. The 2003 remake, more gore is there, and if you're into that stuff, cool. Enjoy yourself. So, but I just think that demonstrates the difference of filmmaking back in 1973 and 2003. 30-year difference right there. So we've got one left to go. I have a couple of ideas in my head, but we'll see what happens. Let's do this.
Number 1, Final Chase.
The Final Chase,
The Texas
okay.
Chainsaw Massacre. With the latter meeting a much-deserved end upon being flattened by a semi.
This shot right here was filmed backwards. Right here.
While we know Sally as the ostensible final girl, we genuinely fear for her safety considering the rampant mayhem that's proceeded.
And throw that wrench.
Thankfully, the truck driver is able to get Leatherface to accidentally injure
Slice.
himself, giving Sally does indeed escape. Her manic
final
cry
girl.
laughter and the dying sounds of the chainsaw in the film's final moments are haunting.
Do the dance for me, baby! So there you have it. WatchMojo.com's list of the 10 scariest Texas Chainsaw moments. I definitely think a lot of them are very valid. Leatherface coming out of the forest, number 1 in the original. The chase scene, number 2. Leatherface's first appearance in the original, number 3. And then kind of add on from there. I mean, I'm biased, okay? You can check out all kinds of information about me. Don't forget to do that down in the description of this video. All kinds of stuff down there, links to my social networks, the podcasts I do, my TeePublic merchandise store link is down there, my Twitch account where I go live every single week. I jam it on there and have a great time. I go live here on YouTube. Stop on in sometime and say hi. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button, please, on this video. Hit the notification bell. Hit everything you can do on this channel. That'd be very cool. Thank you all very much for stopping by, my friends. You stay decent out there, and when Bubba's chasing you down with that chainsaw, just make sure you keep your horns high.